All right, so my thing is I go and I get cheap games. I go find games and I'm trying to help other people find these cheap games because video games are really expensive, especially if you buy brand new. Who wants to spend $60 on a brand new video game? I know I don't. So my goal with this channel is to help others and help everyone else realize that video games aren't expensive. They don't have to be expensive. And I have some tips that I'm going to share with you guys just real quick as to how you can get cheap games. So let's get this going. Here are 10 ways to save money while playing games, while gaming. Number 10, buy used games. Don't buy new, because new games are $60 to 35. So buying used is definitely the way to go. It's the cheaper way to do it. It's easier, and then there's some more steps or some more tips follow up later on as well. Number 9 is check your pawn shops. I have a story for this. So the reason why this is on there is because I really needed a new Xbox controller. I wanted a new Xbox controller so I could play games with my brother and, play games with other people while being in the same room, not playing online. And I just got off work. I was driving home and I saw a pawn shop and I was like, let's, check this pawn shop and see what's going on. So I went in and they had a bunch of Xbox games and I looked and didn't see any Xbox games that I wanted. So what I did was, and then while I was there, I saw that they had some cases. I didn't know what they were. They were little black cases. So I went, hey, like, what's in there? And the lady goes, oh, I think they're controllers. I'm not sure, though. So we grabbed them, pulled them out, and opened it up. And sure enough, there were two. Not only were they Xbox controllers, but they were Xbox One Elite controllers. For those of you who don't know, these are the very expensive, very nice controllers that you can remap the buttons to be whatever you want. And there's also what's called scuff buttons. So that means that the buttons are on the underside of the controller as well as on top, which really means that you can, instead of reloading by pressing X, you reload while pressing the other button, and you can run around and look around all at the same time. It's pretty cool. They're hard to use. I'm not very good with them yet. I need to still work on that. Number 8 is look online, or if there's an online classified system near you, look on there, see what you can find. I found a couple of really good deals on my online classifieds, and a lot of times too, people will say that they want X amount of money for their product, whatever they have, whether it be a game, a console, a controller, what have you. And a lot of times, if you ask them, hey, can you work with me on price? If it's been on there for, a couple days, they're more willing to work with you on the price. They're willing to negotiate. That's the word I'm looking for. They will work with you and help you kind of figure out what price you want to do instead of just paying the full whatever price they are asking. And also with that, you can trade your games. A lot of times you'll trade a game straight across. Like my brother, he traded Battlefield 1 for Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Now, word of caution though, when you're doing this, is to check the condition of the disc. Make sure that it's not bad or really scratched up or anything like that. He didn't check it, but luckily his was just really dirty, real easy to fix. There were no scratches. So that's my advice on that. Number 7 is get a GameStop Pro membership. Now, before you go and turn it off or turn this video off or anything like that or stop listening, the game memberships, there's the Pro membership and there's like the Ultra Pro or whatever. The Pro membership is $15 a year, but it saves you, a couple bucks on used games. And a lot of times, this is something I didn't realize, you can you buy the membership, and then that's the only time you have to pay for it. Because as you purchase things using your membership, you accumulate points. Now, points aren't good to get games. They can help you get coupons and things like that, but they can't actually help you get a game itself. So believe me, I've tried. But the points will allow you to renew your membership for a year for free. That's how my brother and I do it. I use his account and it works great. We both have a great time doing it, have a lot of fun. Number 6 is buy your games on Black Friday. I know this video came out a little late for that, but Black Friday is a very good time to get games. For example, I bought Ghost Recon Wildlands and the new Lord of the Rings Shadow of War game, and I paid $45 for both games. And that's cheaper than you could have gotten either of them for either Xbox One or PlayStation 4, brand new, still in the case, whatever. No matter where you went, I got Shadow of War at GameStop and Ghost Recon was at Walmart. So just keep that in mind next year when Black Friday rolls around, to hang on to all your gift cards and things like that, and you can buy them then and stuff like that. So it's a good idea. I enjoy it. Number 5 is get a PlayStation Plus or Xbox Gold membership. Now, these are as cheap as $25 for 3 months, or you can get the full year for about $50 or $60. I'm not entirely sure on the price. But the reason for doing this is that these memberships, every month they release 2 free games. And they're not just, some of them are games that are just like, oh, that wasn't very good. But a lot of times you'll get one that is a really good game. It's really fun to play. And for example, I got just recently Just Cause 3. And it's a really fun game. It's very Grand Theft Auto reminiscent without all the garbage of Grand Theft Auto. It's actually a really fun game. I've been playing quite a lot of it. And the Xbox One, keep in mind as well that you'll essentially get 4 free games a month, I think 3 or 4 free games a month, because you'll get the 2 for Xbox One, and then there's always 1 or 2 for the Xbox 360, which they will release online free and all that, but they are compatible with the Xbox One. So that's something to keep in mind for all of you out there who really like Xbox. Number 4, trade in your old games. Now, I'm not saying to take all your old Super Nintendo games or anything like that, because those are worth more online than they are at GameStop. But take in your old games that you're not playing anymore on the Xbox One, for example. Like, for example, I have Tom Clancy's The Division. I haven't played that game in probably over a year now, and it's a fun game. It's really fun, but the problem is that the enemies are way too beefed up. Like, if you shoot an enemy in the head, you have to shoot him about 12 times in the head. And it doesn't take him out. It doesn't do what you want it to do. It's not a one-shot deal. It's more of the, okay, I've got to take 8 shots to the face, and then I'll win. So that's my recommendation on that. Number 3 is wait a while until a game's been out for a couple months. The reason for this is because at Walmart, they'll drop the price on the games that have been out for a while. And at GameStop, they will be more than likely hit the used shelf and be a pretty good price. So if you do that, if you're patient, you can do that. And this one also ties into number 2. If you don't like the game that you got, take it back. Now, this only works at GameStop with used games. At least I'm pretty sure. I've never done it at Walmart. But GameStop you have a 1-week period to get a game, play it, decide whether or not you like it. And if you don't like it, you just go take it back. And they'll ask you why you're bringing it back, and you just say, oh, I didn't like it, and they'll give you your money back. Now, they'll probably give it back to you on a gift card, but you just turn around and use that gift card on a game that you really want, and then you can do the same thing. I've done it 2 or 3 times before I'm actually satisfied with a game. And the final one is pay attention looking for sales. Games go on sale actually a lot more frequently than you would think. And IGN, a lot of people don't think they're really good for anything, but this is one thing they are good for. They have daily deals, which is updated every day on their site, and they do a really good job is making sure that all the deals are pretty good. They have deals for everything from gaming monitors to gaming chairs to Xbox Live to PlayStation Plus, just all kinds of stuff. It's amazing. But anyway, hope this is useful for everyone who's trying to get stuff ready for the holidays, really like video games and want to be able to do it but don't want to break the bank, because I've been there. But let me know if you really like this video. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel for more like this. You can follow me on Twitter at ShowtimeGaming at ShowtimeGaming. There we go. You can email me at ShowtimeGaming@gmail.com. Just hit me up if you have any questions, and I'll try and make videos on it, or just let me know what you thought. Thanks. Peace.